To start things off, you introduced this idea of the dark data conundrum. And so you provided some estimates that will be 175 zettabytes of data globally, which is basically just a huge number. There's 21 zeros behind the 175. And the key point here isn't so much the size, which is unfathomably large, but the idea is that um, only a very small percent of those data are used and analyzed. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. Yes. Oh, so 175 is 21 zeros, and 80% of that data is unstructured, meaning that it was used one time for a data decision. It was an image, a picture file, a data file, a Google Drive, an email that was used one time and then it was stored away. And then 90% of that unstructured data is never analyzed, meaning that it was used one time but never delved deeply into a full data set. And so that's that dark data conundrum because it's sitting out there, um, maybe protected, but also maybe vulnerable, and then not leveraging the full use case and the capabilities of that data to really make good, structured, consolidated decisions. That's that is.
80% unstructured, like you're saying, probably never used for anything else. Yeah. Of those 80% that are unstructured, you had another stat in your talk that 90% of those are never analyzed in any way. And that huge amount of data, the vast majority, in fact, of data that you call these dark data that are unused, unstructured, those could be powerful fodder for AI systems. We talk about situations where these large language models like GPT-4 are trained on all of the structured information available on the internet, all the kind of text that Google can scrape or OpenAI can scrape. And so this huge amount of data, these dark data, could provide a lot more fodder for AI systems, could potentially be put to good use.
Yes, it absolutely can. And figuring out how to do that, I think, is where we're coming to in terms of this AI age, this machine learning age. But it also comes with some challenges as well. When you have such large data sets, you have regulatory compliance issues because not all data is accessible or you can access it. There are regulations around it, and navigating those regulations can be a challenge. There's some privacy and security concerns around the data, and that's sometimes why it's not used. And so, safeguarding human data, personally identifiable data, health data, all of that is really important. And then, when you're building the algorithms, when you're building the AI models, you have to ensure there's algorithmic fairness and against bias. There's and there's might be some economic and workforce impacts. Um, Managing impact on employment, there's technical limitations. There's so many challenges around trying to understand and bring the data together and gain insights from it. And then I'm going to talk about the environmental impacts. When you're building these large data centers, how does that impact the environment? How does it impact Earth and the people around us?